we'll start out with this belt here. Just one spoon. This is a very important belt. It's pretty old. Probably they say 16 back in 1630, but I think they've had this prior to that date. A lot of our recordings are from that date are in English form. As you know, as our Anishinaabe, we weren't a written people. We're a very oral spoken people, and so for that date, we say 1630 is recorded by Shugnashi, our non-native friends. So this belt here is very significant to us. It was an agreement between the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe, and the story goes, our Haudenosaunee, we call them the Nadwek. They come from the south along the shorelines of New York State area, and they had a supply of beaver, and they used the beaver so much that they ran short of supply. And because we're such a nomadic people, when we run dry, we like to move around. We need a new habitat, so to speak. We need land, water, food source. We need all these things. So when our people, when we run dry, we like to move. But back then, they moved north. Haudenosaunee, they moved north, and they moved into Anishinaabe territory. So when they did that, there was no greeting, but because our Anishinaabe were such a large community, we kind of had we had knowledge of them moving north. So we made an agreement with the Wampum, and we said that if we're going to live all in the same area, that we need to come up with an agreement. And with this one here is we have the one dish, and we have in here a beaver tail or a spoon. And what this signifies is that we all live together and in harmony. And when it comes to our food sources, our resources, that we only take with what we need. That we're not going to be overtaking that, so that we don't run dry with our food source or our water source or medicines. So when we talk about that belt, we always talk about this dish, and I like to talk about it as if we shared this territory, and we had all of the food here, and we had all the water here, and all the medicines here. That when we made this agreement, that we're not gonna hoard, everything on this plate. We're gonna share everything that's within it. And we have this beaver tail, or this spoon that's in the middle of this belt. We talk about these spoons. There's no sharp edges here. So when we talk, we share, we come back to these belts to talk about them. We know that we have to talk in peace, and this is another symbol. There's no sharp edges, so that if one person takes too much, that another person won't get mad and won't be able to cut or hurt you or create bloodshed.